What's up, guys? It's Cody coming back at you with another video, and today I got another part for my truck. I'm gonna throw it on here for you guys. So 2 videos ago, I asked you guys to guess the 2 parts that I had coming from my truck, and I think only one person guessed this one correctly. The other part was the exhaust back pressure sensor, which I don't think anybody guessed it correctly, but I do want to thank Joey Gonzalez for that suggestion. He's one of my subscribers, and he's the one that told me to get that, and it's already made a huge difference, so thank you. Now, the other part that I got is the air intake heater delete plug. Now, I think one person did guess this one correctly. Only one person. Oops. I'm not sure exactly who it was. I don't really remember, but good job to you. So this is it right here, and it was a $15 part, and I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what it is and what it does. We're gonna go ahead and throw it on and see if it makes a difference. Now, I did have to go get some tools because it's a 1-inch deep socket to throw it on, and all my good tools are at work. I don't really have a lot of my great tools at home, so I just stopped at Home Depot and bought this 1-inch deep socket. Now, apparently they don't make anything above 7/8 in a deep socket for a 3/8 drive. I didn't know that. And at home, all I have is a 3/8 drive ratchet. So I had to buy the 1-inch deep socket with a 1/2-inch drive, and then I had to buy this adapter, which will go on my 3/8 drive ratchet, and the 1/2-inch drive socket will go on here. So no big deal. Bug. So no big deal. I bought that. I could use the tool another time anyways, I'm sure. So I also bought a Monster so that way I can have the energy to make this video. That's not a sponsor, unfortunately. It'd be kind of cool if Monster would sponsor me, but I just like it. But anyways, guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna install this, and then we're gonna do another 0 to 45 test to see if it makes a difference again. So if you watched my last video, I did a 0 to 45 test in my truck, and then I installed the exhaust back pressure sensor and tube and did another 0 to 45 test, and we knocked off about a 1/4 of a second, nothing major. It was just for fun. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this. So we already saw that I got an 8.5 0 to 45, and then I installed the exhaust back pressure sensor, got 8.25, and then we're gonna install this and see if we get any faster than that. Again, just for fun. It might not make a difference, but why not? It's a fun video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So let's get to it. Also, I have some big news for you guys. I had been talking to you guys about a phrase that I wanted to trademark, and I was going through the process of trying to figure out how to do it correctly. I didn't want to mess up because it was expensive to file for the trademark, and I finally did it. I finally applied. It could be a very long process before it actually gets approved, but it is in the process. Hopefully that goes through and I can start selling merchandise and stuff like that, which will help me buy more parts and buy better camera equipment and make better videos for you guys. But we'll come out with that another time. Let's go ahead and install this, and then we'll do the 0 to 45 test. All right, you guys, so a lot of you have probably already seen these in other videos, but of course there's our air intake heater. This thing is pretty big, and it's supposed to reduce a lot of airflow by taking it out and then putting this in. So this is our plug, our delete plug that we're gonna put in, and hopefully we just get more air in and it makes a difference. We'll see. There it is, the plug's in. That's our new delete plug. I like how it looks. The rest of the engine looks like crap, but that looks kind of nice. So, all right, you guys, so it's all done. So let's go ahead and get the truck started. We're gonna do our 0 to 45 and see if we notice a difference. I don't know if we will. Again, we're trying to beat 8.25, so let's see what happens. Let's go. All right, you guys, so there it is. The 0 to 45 test is done. I ran the stopwatch on it about 3 times, and this is pretty much what I got. I got either 8.10 or 8.15, so we didn't even knock off a full 1/4 second this time. But I ran the stopwatch 3 times on each 0 to 45 test on the video. The first time we got 8.5. Then I installed the exhaust back pressure sensor and tube and ran the stopwatch 3 times on that 0 to 45, and I got 8.25, so we knocked off a 1/4 of a second. Now I installed the air intake heater delete plug, and living in Southern California, it doesn't get cold enough to need that, and I got 8.10 to 8.15, so not a 1/4 of a second, nothing noticeable even with both parts, but it does show that there was a bit of a difference. It makes a little bit of a difference. You had the $70 to $80 for the exhaust back pressure sensor and $15 for the air intake heater delete plug. So if those are something you guys are interested, hopefully this helps you decide whether or not you want to do it. It does make a difference a little bit, and to be completely honest with you, I think I've already noticed a difference on my fuel economy from the exhaust back pressure sensor change. So if that's something that you haven't done in a long time, if your truck has a lot of miles and you know that that hasn't been changed anytime soon, and maybe your fuel economy is kind of bad, especially if you've noticed it's dropped, I would consider looking into that exhaust back pressure sensor, because I zeroed out my trip odometer and it's already at a higher amount than it normally is when I fill up my tank and it gets to the first line. So I think the fuel economy has already gone up a little bit. Now I put the air intake here, delete plug, that might make a difference too, or getting more airflow, so that might increase the fuel economy as well. We'll see. That's not really why I did them, but it doesn't hurt. It would be kind of cool. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.